Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer, and this time I'm commenting on a match of HotshotGG and BigFatJiji in a duo queue. They're playing Shen and Urgot, and we will see what happens. Urgot is kind of a carry in this game nowadays. He used to be very tanky, or played as very tanky. But nowadays he's more of a DPS champion. And apparently we're running with HotshotGG. So the junglers will be Amumu on the HotshotGG team and Nocturne on the enemy team. They did get a CV off on the enemy team, which is why we can see all of the enemy items, except for Nocturne, who wasn't there or didn't buy yet. And on our team, let's call it our team. I have no idea who's going to win, by the way. So on our team we have two people going with the armor, and then Ash going with boots, and further we have Janna and Urgot going with regeneration, one with health, one with mana. So all in all, a pretty varied field compared to the opposition, where three people are going for boots. I'm assuming Nocturne is going for the... oh, what's it called? Come on. Cloth armor with health potions. And then Pantheon is going for the Elixir of Fortitude. So they were kind of trying to protect nothing here from the level 1 fight. They were just standing around at their tower. Although I think they're a pretty strong level 1 team, well, except maybe for Ashe. But the opponents may be a lot stronger. Poppy is very strong, of course, and Pantheon has a stun. I guess Nocturne has a pretty strong level 1, so that's probably why they didn't go for that. So we see Shen going middle here. Normally we see him going bottom with someone else. But in these matches, well, Hotshot and BigFatJiji, they can pretty much take any character in any lane. So I'll try to check on the progress in other lanes as well, but as you can see, we cannot actually see the health bars. And same here, no health bars. So I'm just going to stay with mid lane, because there we can actually see what's happening. For now, that is. I'm trying to keep an eye on the other lanes. But, well, oh, I didn't say that. This is the LOL replay software. Okay, and I missed first blood. Ashe, of course, very weak early game, and yeah, well, she got focused there apparently. And Garen is very strong early game, so I guess that was the problem. Normally we see Janna going for shield and slow to prevent the carry from dying. But the damage may well have been too much for the shield, and well, then there's nothing much you can do. So Janna already has a tornado. Not sure she's level... oh, she's level 1. Okay, so she went tornado first, which is a mistake in my in my opinion, that is. And I guess in many opinions of the better players too. Not that I'm a good player, but we all know that. But Janna is supposed to go either slow or shield first, and probably shield in this case, to prevent exactly what happened there. But I was expecting her to be a few levels higher. Oh, she's level 3 all of a sudden, so... Okay. And this was a clear gank by a double buff Nocturne. So there's not a lot he could have done about that. The lane was pushed a little bit, as far as I can tell now. And this lane is pushed too, so not a real smart choice. And this lane is pushed as well, so they're pushing way too hard, since there is a pretty good ganker in the jungle. And they really don't want to push the lanes this much, because then, well, you saw what happened up top. Well, you didn't actually see it, but you saw the result of it. People just die to the ganks. And here's a gank coming in. And Shen has excellent escape capabilities, so he can get out no problem. He has his shield on the W to absorb some damage, and then he has his E to escape from situations. So Amumu coming in for a gank here, and he's probably going to grab and then use all his... oh, he's not going to grab. That's cool too. Normally he grabs and stuns, and then Shen comes over that with his taunt, and together they can bring him down pretty quickly. So apparently Hotshot wasn't paying attention, and then we saw the thing in action. Only, well, with the flash you can get out of it, of course. So if Shen lands that taunt, then they have about, I think, 2 seconds to do the damage, which is a decent amount of time, so a decent amount of damage. I mean, Nocturne can deal a whole lot more damage, I guess. So Engaren gets out of this situation here. And Amumu is going back to jungle. Amumu, of course, well, he's a very good ganker, but he has a skill shot to make. And if he doesn't make the skill shot, yeah, it's not much of a gank. Nocturne, on the other hand, has a very easy skill shot. Nocturne coming in here. And he has his ultimate to gank with. And we didn't see what happened there. Oh, there's a Pantheon coming in. And a Shen coming in. But, yeah. Not a whole lot they can do here. So Hotshot gets out, but BigFatJiji again has to pay the price and gets killed. Again, top lane was pushed quite hard, and yeah, well, what the ultimate of Nocturne is pretty good for ganking, of course. So Poppy is pretty low, but with her passive there's not a lot they can do about it, especially with Garen around. I'm assuming Garen is not level 3 here. Can I actually see that here? No, still shows as level 3. So I'm not sure, maybe the Janna was picking shield level 1, I don't know. Because it seems that even the levels are wrong. And we get a kill in mid. And an attempted counter gank. But that didn't work. So up top, the lane again being in the middle. after being pushed forward all the time basically, and then now, well, because there was no one in lane for the green team. Yeah, the lane got pushed back a little bit, but now again we are up at the tower, and Richard Tracy, who is BigFatJiji's Smurf, is kind of taking care of not walking into the enemy this time. So bottom lane has 3 people in it, or had 3 people in it. But there's nothing happening since they are staying at the turret. They know there's someone in this bush probably. And they're going for dragon.